How are you feeling come to Saturday's game against Aldershot?
Unfortunately, I'm suspended this week, but the lads trained well today. Everyone trained well. Disappointed again after Saturday and Tuesday not to get any points on the board, but performance was a lot better Tuesday night. So yeah, everyone's raring to go really. Start turning around that form. We've been good at home, but now we need to start picking up some points.
I'm going to go right back to the start of the season. You must have been really pleased with the amount of clean sheets the defence picked up in August.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's always something we work on as a back 4 or 5, but as a whole, really, because I mean, you can't keep clean sheets just as a back 3 or 4 or 5. So yeah, I mean, it started off well, but we didn't really keep a clean sheet after August, really, September. We had one the other day at home to Barrow, but it's something we definitely need to get more of.
And yeah, September must have been a really frustrating month as we only picked up 1 win and 5. And it was a string of away games where we didn't take our chances and silly defensive errors cost us.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's probably been the story of our season away from home. We've gone to places, played well. I think the only place where we didn't deserve anything, probably Chester. We got beat 4-0 there. Although we didn't really get dominated in the game, they was clinical in the chances they had and we weren't. But yeah, there's been games, we've gone to Wrexham, done well. Gateshead done well, but at these places we're playing well, but picking up nothing. So that's something that we spoke about and we're working on, and hopefully in the near future that will turn around.
Last month went very well though, as it was a month where we consolidated. Paul Oswell reached 500 games, and we got a dramatic late win in the FA Cup against Forest Green. Yeah,
I think our form, we was unbeaten in sort of 6 or 7 last month, but too many of them for our liking were draws. As you say, it was a good landmark for the gaffer and everyone involved in the club in that respect. But on the pitch was sort of picking up points, but not 3 points. So yeah, the league form, although we was unbeaten, we didn't pick up as many points as we would liked. But as you say, in the FA Cup, it was a tough game. I mean, in that round, it was the hardest game that we could have got. Forest Green being top of the league, but we played them at home, and at the minute we fancy ourselves against anyone. So. Next Saturday again in the cup, we're at home to Cheltenham, so it's going to be a good game.
We start this month well by hammering Dartford 6-3 to get through to the second round of the FA Cup, and we got a hard-earned point against Barrow. But it's been a bit disappointing lately with away defeats to North Ferriby and Bourne Wood.
Yeah, definitely. As I said, our away form isn't how we want it. Saturday at North Ferriby, we weren't at it really to start with. We conceded 2 sloppy goals and tried to get back in it the last sort of 25-30 minutes. But as a whole, we come off the pitch and we were disappointed in our performance. Tuesday we again didn't pick up any points, but our performance wasn't as bad, and we definitely improved from Saturday. So. Over the 2 games, although we haven't picked up any points, we're now going into the weekend on the back of a decent performance, and hopefully now we're going to get 3 points Saturday.
Would you maybe put that defeat on Tuesday down to the side, the changes to the side not gelling, and us missing our skipper Jamie Collins?
I wouldn't put it down to the changes to the side. No, I mean everyone in your squad can play at this level and higher. So anyone that comes in, it's not a negative effect on the team. If anything, it was to freshen things up because there's lads that have played a lot of games. So yeah, I mean that's always going to happen when there's been a lot of games. But yeah, obviously we miss JC. He's our captain, and he's been doing well this season. So yeah, I mean as in that respect, he was a miss. Yeah.
You faced stiff competition from Simon Downer, Louis John in the centre back positions this season.
Yeah, definitely. I mean. Again, Simon Downer is experienced. He's a good player, as well as Louis John. He's at the other end of his career. He's just coming in and he's going out on loan to get some games. But yeah, I mean, competition for places is healthy. As you said, we made sort of 4 or 5 changes on Tuesday night, but there wasn't a negative effect on the team. So having a competition for places in every position is what good clubs have, and it's what we've got here. So now we need to just start, as I said, picking up more points, and hopefully that starts turning around soon.
It must be able to have versatile players in the defence as well, like Simon Down and Kevin Amankwa, who can play at full back. Simon Down could play at full back.
Yeah.
and centre back, and Kevin Amack could play either side of full back.
Definitely. I mean, Spence can do that as well. He can play right and left. JC can drop in at left back. I've played a couple of games at right back. So although me and JC are more centre halves, we can fill in a position. But yeah, as you say, we've got players who can play both sides and are good on both feet as well. So that's definitely a plus.
I think Ben Jefford has been a good addition to the defence.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Ben's come in. He's a confident lad, which is good. He's come in. He's settled in well. He gets Mick take out of him every day, so that's good. He's settled in well with the lads. But yeah, I mean, his performances. He was probably one of the ones who could take a bit of credit from Saturday away at North Ferriby. And again, Tuesday night he done well against tricky wingers. That they had good pace on both wings, and him and Dan Spence done really well Tuesday night. So yeah, he's come in and settled in really well.
Must have been tough for the team to lose Tom Boller, Dan Wishart and Ross Stern this season.
Yeah, it has been. I mean, obviously we had a team that won promotion last year, so obviously clubs are going to be looking at us and picking up and taking our sort of best players, attacking wise and defensive wise. I mean, Wish has gone on, and as you say, Tom and Sterling went a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, good luck to the lads. I mean, that's what we're all in the game for, to try and do the best we can. And them lads done really well last season, continued it into this season, and have got their moves. But we got lads in the squad now who've come in and been replacements who is just as good quality. Just take a while to settle in, and hopefully we won't notice too much of a difference.
The Aldershot and Dover games are massive now for the team to regain confidence and keep up our good home form.
Yeah, our home form has been the major plus really this season. Again, they're going to be tough games. We played Aldershot last year in the Cup. They're a good side, and as well as Dover, a big, strong, physical team. So it's probably going to be sort of two different games. Whereas I think Aldershot likes to get it down and play a bit, whereas Dover are a bit more direct. But as we say, we're at home. Our home form's been good, so hopefully we can pick up maximum points.
If we win those two home games, it'll bring a lot of excitement for next month, as it's already an exciting month in itself. We're playing Cheltenham in the FA Cup, got an FA Trophy game. We're playing one of the biggest clubs in the league in Wrexham at home, and then we're also playing our local rivals, Bromley, on Boxing Day, which will surely bring a good crowd. Yeah,
definitely. I mean, always this time of year, running up to the new year and stuff like that, it's always a good time for football. The sort of working world has a couple of weeks off, but we crack on and carry on all over Christmas. So yeah, as you say, we've got two or three massive weeks coming up now, where the home game in the FA Cup, and then we've got the trophy. We're looking to have a good run in that as well. So yeah, the next sort of month, 2 months are exciting times.
You must have been really pleased to get this season off with a goal against Solihull Moors.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, pleased to get a goal, but we lost the game, so didn't really mean. I'd rather not score and us win, to be honest. But I need to get more goals to add to my game, and hopefully that will come. And
lastly, must have been really exciting for the players in August when we played Lincoln, as that was kind of the first big away stadium we played at this season.
Yeah, I mean, the league now is just full of sort of big teams, big clubs that have been league clubs, played at high levels and stuff like that, but have filtered down and for whatever reason are in this league. So this league is a tough league. Some big clubs to go to, but we've done the sort of main sort of clubs, I'd say stadium-wise. I mean, we've got Tranmere to go to. But as I say, I mean, it doesn't really matter about the size of the stadiums and all that. We need to go to these places and do well, which we have done. Just haven't picked up enough points, but that's something that we're working on, and hopefully we can change that.
Dean, thank you very much for talking to SUFCtv, and good luck.